Let's talk home inspections. How do they work and what do they involve? So when buying a home, there's multiple inspections that you can have done on your house. But one of the most important inspections that you can get done is the home inspection. Now, no inspection is actually required for you to have. You do them at your own will. However, it is highly recommended that you do get these inspections done, especially the home inspection. That way you can ensure that you're not buying a lemon of a house and that you're not having to dump thousands of dollars into the home the minute you buy it. So what makes the home inspection so much more important than any other inspection that you get is the fact that it covers so many different areas of the house itself. So you really want to make sure that you hire an experienced and knowledgeable inspector who knows what they're doing when it comes to getting your home inspection done. So if you don't know any reputable home inspectors in your area, make sure you reach out to your agent. I'm sure they'll be able to point you in the right direction. So we're actually at a property right now getting a home inspection done. Why don't we go talk to my guy, Jeff, our home inspector, get a little bit of information from him. All right, so I'm here with my man Jeff from 360 Pro Inspect. This is the best home inspector here in Sacramento County. And so we're just gonna go through a little bit of questions for you guys, some questions that I've heard a lot from my buyers, just based around home inspections. So one of the main questions, Jeff, that I'm always getting is, what exactly do you go through in a home inspection and what don't you go through in the inspection?
Yeah, great question. So, well, a home inspection, it's an objective, visual inspection of the major components of a home and the property. So primarily we're talking the roof, the structure, foundation, plumbing, electrical, all installed appliances, HVAC, insulation, you name it. There's about up to 1,000 items that are checked.
Okay. So you're really digging through every nook and cranny of the house.
Yes, we're primarily checking everything. Things we don't check would be like security systems, low voltage systems.
What would be considered a low voltage system?
Like the lights, the outdoor lighting.
Got you. Okay.
Or any remote controls.
Okay.
So if a fan is controlled by a remote control, we have to, use that. But no remote controls. Another thing we're not looking at is cosmetics. Okay. So, for example, the carpet, let's say the carpet's pretty dirty, unless it's really, really bad, I'm not going to mention it. So, or, chip paint or aesthetics.
Got you.
We don't look at that.
Got you.
That's for you to.
So you're really looking at the bones and guts as opposed
the
to
major function.
Yeah. Got you.
Something that's going to cost you money, or potential health and safety items.
Okay. Good. And I actually like that you led into the money piece. So what is it that a buyer should be looking for? What major items in a home inspection should they be looking for if they're called out?
Well, I guess the holy trifecta would be roof, HVAC, and windows, believe it or not.
Okay.
So on the older homes, if you get a house that's got 20 plus windows and they're not working, they're wooden single panes, you're looking at $15,000 to $20,000 for replacement. You have a roof that has 2 years left, you're looking at 15 to 25 or more thousand. And with the new Title 24 energy efficiency standards, they're a lot more expensive to install.
Okay.
And then the HVAC, heat and air, also they're impacted by the Title 24 energy efficiency standards. So you have to upgrade, and it can be pricey, where a HVAC system average, 8 to 15,000 for a system.
Got you. So these guys are going to be your big ticket items, the ones that are really going to drain the bank account, the savings, the 401ks in order to have corrected. So having that home inspection and having Jeff come through there to make sure all these things are in good standing is really going to be bang for your buck. Okay. So last question, one of the main questions that I do get is, how do you know the home inspector that you're hiring is actually a good home inspector?
Yeah, great question. Since in the state of California, there's no licensing whatsoever. So you really can't look them up. So it's all about referrals. So, if you know your agent, you trust your agent, listen to your agent. you can interview the guys too. I think that the number one, since there is no licensing, the number one thing you really got to look at is, how long has the guy been in business? How many home inspections has he done or she done? And it better be a lot of commas and zeros in there before you're going to get a good quality home inspector. So yeah, just experience. It really holds true. You get what you pay for, and experience is really number one when you're investing in typically your most expensive investment in your life.
Right.
Get somebody who's been there for many years and get that referral from your agent.
And we were just talking a minute ago about the numbers as far as inspections and different home inspectors and everything like that. Now, would you say it was more important or just as important to look at the average homes inspected per year based on the overall career, or?
So yes, you want a full-time inspector.
Okay.
So yes, if someone says they do this part-time, it's not a part-time job. It's like flying airplanes. Oh, I do it part-time. No. It's a full-time job. I've been doing this for over 18 years, and I stopped counting at 6,000 inspections. So I'm somewhere north of there. It's a full-time job. It's a job of continuous learning, continuous improvement.
Right.
Because every year something changes, in the mix. So I can go to a neighborhood and I know I'm familiar with that neighborhood. Okay, I need to look out for A, B, and C in this neighborhood, or this genre of house. Okay, this was built in the 70s. Oh, okay, my radar is going to be on for certain items for those homes.
Yeah.
There are particular developments that I'm familiar with that have particular issues.
Yeah, I know we've gone through a couple.
Yeah. And, it's a sixth sense the home inspector picks up, knows where to look. And it just comes with experience.
Right. So obviously it pays to have an inspector who's experienced. And another main thing that I heard from him is listen to your agent, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you guys are ever out there and you want to have a home inspection done, or you're looking for a home inspector, I kid you not, hands down, this is the best guy for it. He never lets me down. I've used him for every single transaction that I've done. So appreciate you giving us the good insight.
I appreciate speaking with you.
Yeah, and thanks again for getting this home inspection done.
Thanks for such a nice house. Great getting a shot today.
Now, once the inspection is actually done, one of the things that I do advise all buyers to do is to actually meet up with the inspector at the house so that he can go through all of the findings in his inspection with you. That way you can get the information from the source itself and not have it relayed through your agent. And then that way also, if you have any questions that you want to ask the inspector about any of the findings that he has, you can get the answer right then and there. So a couple of things to keep in mind when it comes to a home inspection. Number one, no house is going to be squeaky clean or just have no items that come up on the home inspection. That goes for a house that's built in the 50s or a house that was built yesterday. Doesn't matter what it is, there's always going to be something that an inspector finds. Doesn't mean that it's something serious or that there's a serious issue with anything, but just know going into it that there is going to be something on that inspection report. And two, home inspection is not a pass or fail type situation. It's really just to give you, the buyer, peace of mind knowing that the home that you're buying doesn't have any major issues and you're not going to have to empty out your bank account to fix it once you purchase it. So how much does a home inspection actually cost? Well, that really depends on the size of the house, but to kind of give you some numbers on that, you can average anywhere from $350 to $550 depending on the size of the house and any extra items that may need to be inspected. For instance, if there's a pool in the house, you're gonna wanna have the pool inspected as well. So there you have it. That's what a home inspection entails. That's what you can look forward to in going into a home inspection and having one done. You know the cost of what it might run you in order to get this inspection done. And you also know why it's so important to have this inspection. If you happen to have any more questions about the home inspection specifically, or you have any other questions about real estate in general, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you. Kevin Swanigan, Connection That Moves You. Peace.